Welcome everyone to tonight's very special PNG business call. We've got PNG on here because they are absolutely doing amazing things with LiveGood. And Eva and I have been talking every day. It's crazy. We just send messages and talk to each other all day, working out the best ways for them to work because they do have some challenges to get through. But I'm basically going to hand it over to Eva. She is the leader of this team and she's doing a fantastic job. I'm so proud of her and I'm so inspired by her. That Eva, if you want to unmute yourself and then really just share a little bit about your why and your story and, you know, what's working for you guys. Are you able to unmute? Hang on.
She's muted.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to see whether I can.
Auntie, where's there?
There we go. Yep,
That's
you're
it?
ready to go. Perfect.
Okay.
Take it away.
Okay. Well, good evening, everyone, and thank you all for coming on board tonight and listening to us share our story. It's been a bit of a struggle in the beginning where after I got on board and I saw immediately the incredible opportunity that this could be a vehicle to alleviate a lot of the hardships for our people here in Papua New Guinea because, well, things are not as easy. I'm sure there's a lot of publicity and about Papua New Guinea overseas. So I came back to PNG from down south and I started caring and looking for people to join my team. One of the reasons for me is that I'm retired now from being in the airline, the national airline here, and I wanted to do something that I thought will be able to not help me, but help a lot of people who needed that residual income. Even when I was working, I always told the staff that I worked with that they must not just depend on their salary. It just doesn't cut it. And if they could do something else that would add to their income and improve their lifestyle, their ability to earn and help their families. In Papua New Guinea, we are culturally bonded to each other, and family is not a nuclear situation here. Family is extended, so much so that it's extended to your relatives, your anyone who is connected in any way to you by marriage or by blood, and then it goes to your village, it goes to your tribe, and so on and so forth. That's how we're connected. And the bond there, as you will hear from Bessie later on and Hazel, and hopefully others, that's how we're connected here. So I thought it was, and we're sometimes they're interdependent on each other. So you could have a lot of people depending on you for their well-being and for just to put food on the table for them, help them with the children's school fees, help them with paying off bills. So it's not only about the individual. And I really thought this was a way too that I could help others that I know here because I come from Papua New Guinea, but I have children who live in Australia and they are Australian citizens. They're part Australian. And I thought that was also a way for me to be able to help them. And I looked around and thought, who would be able to hop on this and influence? I had to think about who to bring on board that would influence other people. Influence, by influence, I mean be able to share this, and by the mere fact that they're sharing it. See, for me, network marketing is kind of new in PNG. I've never done it before. And I think only one person in our whole team has ever been in network marketing in the past. So what, for me, I put myself on the line, my integrity, my reputation. And I thought if people knew that I was in something, then they would believe in it. So that was my, what you call it, that's how I armed myself and went out promoting it. Um, I've been around a little bit longer than others, so I wasn't shy about posting it on my wall. That was another thing too I found in the beginning with my earlier team members. They're a bit shy and a bit intimidated about what others would think. And the first thing we always got was, is it a scam? Is it a pyramid scheme? So, I had to go out there and wave the banner and talk about why it's not, and share a little bit about what LiveGood was about. And of course, there were some who believed in what I was doing, or believed in LiveGood, and believed that if I was in it, that it was safe for them to be in it as well. So that was my story. The other thing is, for me, a big why for our people is that I shared this with Donna earlier on. The Kina, our currency, is heading downhill, and it's predicted that by December, it will further devalue against the major currencies. And we do a lot of imports here in PNG, so everything is very expensive, especially food items. You go to the groceries, and what you might pay for $5 there in Australia, it's like 35 kina, 40 kina here in PNG. It's just ridiculous. And our people can't afford that sort of, to spend that sort of money, because they've got all other things that they have to meet, their bills and their children's school fees. And our school fees are not, sometimes are not within the reach of a lot of our people. So there's loans that they go into, plus they're paying off their houses, children's school fees loans. So it's very tough for the average Papua New Guinean. The other thing also I shared with Donna was, we have a two-tier pay system in PNG, and it's just the way it is. There's the expatriates who are working in PNG, and then there are the Papua New Guineans employees. Unless you're sitting right at the top as the CEO, general manager in a corporate field, corporate organization, you could be as qualified, and I've experienced this myself, you could be as qualified as you can be, but you are not going to earn the same salary as the expatriate that you've taken over from. And I've experienced that twice in the same job that I was doing. So a lot of the things that are in the supermarkets and other items that are to be purchased, they're not geared towards Papua New Guineans to be able to afford them. And that's just the fact of life here. So we have to work a lot harder. And that is why that cultural and family bond is very strong, because people then tend to go out and help each other. And through LiveGood, I think it's absolutely fantastic model for us to be able to share it and share the wealth or the finance that will come with it. I hope that we will be in it for the long term so that we are able to benefit. I'm talking about all of us who are in it, in my team, and others we will share with. Yeah, that's pretty much like for now what comes to mind of why I'm in it and why I want to share it, because I keep telling our people and I keep sharing it out. What is so wrong about earning in US dollars that is about triple what the worth of the kina is? It's got to be a way for us to save ourselves.
100%. And that
That's
was,
for me at the moment, Donna.
yeah, that was amazing.
Unless someone else wants to ask any questions, but
Are you starting to get products
hang
in?
on, Margaret. Hang on, Margaret. We've had Tony. He's had his hand up. Can we
Oh,
get
sorry.
Tony to speak first, please? Tony, do you want to unmute yourself and ask your
it's a
question?
bit.
Hi, I'm Tony. Can you hear me, everyone?
Yes, Tony, that's fine. We can.
Yeah. I've just
Oh.
joined about a few days ago. Yeah. So I'm calling. I'm from Malaysia. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you have a question, Tony?
No question. No question. I'm still new. Yeah.
Oh,
I
you're
just
just
want
saying hi. Okay.
yeah, just to say hi
Hi,
to everyone.
Tony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome,
Yeah.
Tony. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Maria, that invited me. And so today I just signed out one person is in the group that's called Andreas Hong. Yeah, he's in the group in the Zoom now. Yeah. So welcome. Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. All
Yeah.
right. Margaret, you had a question? Margaret? Just
Is
while
Margaret
we're
muted?
waiting for, oh, here
Mother-
she is now. Here she is. Okay.
Oh.
Mother
Yes.
Eva, I'm calling you Mother
Yes.
Eva because I know some PNG people here in Australia, and the elders, we call them Mother. Okay?
Oh, thank you.
Okay. So Mother Eva, I'm just asking you a question here. Are you able to get products in there yet, or you haven't tried yet?
I think some of the team members have gotten
And they've
products
actually
in,
come through? Okay.
but
And how are you
but-
going with the banking side of things and the internet?
Oh,
Because I
yes,
know that there's a lot of issues generally up there with,
that is a super hurdle.
yeah,
One of the reasons why we're a bit slow, and it's because the banks are not, well, one bank in particular, and that's the bank that a lot of us are with. So
yeah.
in the beginning, when we were faced with that, we recommended that to members when they go out to look for prospects and get their enrollees to open an account with this other bank that doesn't seem to have an issue for their LiveGood account, just for their LiveGood account, and they could keep I won't mention the bank name, but the other two banks are okay. But that is the issue, because a lot of people have tried to sign up and have been rejected, have been restricted. And I know some other team members, other teams, not mine, but other teams who have faced this problem, and also us. They expect us to write to them, to the fraud department of this particular bank, to say that this is okay, to go ahead with. And so that delays it. I know one of my enrollees is a senior staff at this particular bank. When she went to sign up, she couldn't. And so she had to raise it with the higher ups or wherever she had to take it to. So a lot of us have faced this, and I know it's one of the drawbacks of us. Otherwise, we would have a lot more members.
Because how are you going to pay
what
your
we have now.
memberships?
And so
Yeah, That's a good
sometimes
question,
we have
Margaret. I was
to
going to
like,
ask her about her strategies. So we're going to
Yeah, how are you going to pay the memberships? Is
Yeah,
one
we're
leader
gonna,
like yourself maybe has extra money in their account
Yeah.
and then pays for the others? How are you going to manage that?
Margaret, we're just going to get to that. We've got Bessie that wants to come on and speak as well, but we are going
we
to
share.
we are going to share the strategy, which is all about how they work around those challenges. So just give us a minute. And I think Maria had her hand up as well.
Yeah, no, I'm happy to wait.
Oh, okay. No worries. Thanks, Maria. So did you want to share your strategy now since the questions come up, Eva, or did you want to go straight to Bessie first? Because I know you guys have a great strategy in the way that you're working to help all your team come on board.
Well, I can see Millie there too, and she's all fired up, and that Millie, hi.
Hey, good night.
Can you hear me? No.
How's these powerful people going? I miss you all. I'm cheating. I'm calling from work. I'm at work.
Of course, yeah, I thought so. Yeah.
Oh, okay. We won't talk to you much then.
Yeah.
Well, today I found out not Marie, Mino, one of the team members, she had to renew or pay, not renew, pay someone's membership in her team. So she asked me if I had any funds in my credit wallet, and that's how we've been doing it. Whoever's got the credit funds in their credit wallet, they pay, and then the person they paid refunds or transfers to our local bank. That seems to work. So we've been getting around that. Also, as I said, we've encouraged a lot of people to go and open up their account with two other banks. And so that hasn't been an issue. Today, one of the team members told me something that I wasn't aware of and I hadn't used. She transferred credit, whatever little credit she had, to this other person's credit wallet, and then they were able to pay for renew her membership. So that's how we've been doing it.
The credit wallet's really beneficial to you guys, isn't it? Being able to move it around between accounts and getting people started. But I think the power in the strategy that you hold with your credit wallet has been, from my experience and watching you grow, has been more around teaching everybody to do the same. Because if everybody's doing the same and everybody's holding the funds there, everyone is able to build and help as they go as well. Is that right?
That's what we've been doing. That's what we've been doing and supporting each other. So some of the other team members have relied on that, or otherwise they have to always manually go in and pay for update their membership. We are looking seriously into that new option of funding the credit wallet.
Yes.
You know, the funding of the credit wallet, that is going to be a massive relief for us. But like I said to you, we just have to find out what exact documents we need to go and present to the bank. And there's no, what you call it, nothing to stop us from putting money in someone's credit wallet or a few of the people's credit wallet, and you'll see a difference when we're able to do that. But we need to go and find what documents we need to go to our banks, and because they're very, very fussy here, they're very particular. If we can work that out, then we've solved the issue with the Visa card.
100%. And that's going to be...
So far we've managed to do it. Millie had her own ways of doing what she did. with her team members. Bessie and Hazel, I've also looked at it, and I know Mino and the other ones as well. So we work around it. We work around how we go to paying the memberships. We have another challenge. A lot of the people that we would really like to help are the mothers and the women from the informal sector. They have money, but they don't have identification. They don't have a passport. They don't have the other requirement we call national identification document, a card. You need to open up a bank account. So there's a big challenge with that, being able to get them in organized. They have the money and they're willing, and there are so many of them. So I know Millie's team members have tried this, and they've run up against a brick wall with acquiring identification to be able to open up bank accounts for those mothers.
Yeah, exactly. And it's going to make a huge difference. So, you know, that's amazing information. And one thing I've noticed with you and your team is that no matter what the challenge is, you have dug deep and found the solutions to work around that. Whereas other people that we've seen,
we work around it.
100%, because we've seen other people who have just gone, it's too hard, you know, and they just don't move forward. So, you know, this is so credible for you as a leader, and to bring your team up in line with your solutions and the way that you think about things and get things done. And then, you know, then somebody like Bessie comes in and just, you know, 21 members last week you put in as a team. That's phenomenal. Like, that's just an incredible effort.
I mean, I was in Brisbane, and when I saw the numbers come in, I thought, hey, Bessie, wait, I'm going to fly up. So just wait for me.
And I said, don't wait, let's keep going. But Bessie, is Bessie still here? Does she want to yeah, Bessie, did you want to unmute yourself, Bessie, and just share a little bit about your journey?
I think Bessie.
Yes.
Our internet is another issue here.
But we work
Yeah, I can hear.
Hello. I think I got cut off.
Yeah, I think she's there. That's fine. So you can go ahead, Bessie. Just share your little bit of your journey since you've been in, and you know what you're doing to make it work for you.
Thank you, Donna. Thank you, Eva, and everyone watching tonight. That's no secret. It's all about working together as a team. What is working for us up here in Papua New Guinea and how we do it, it's basically two things that the driving force right now for us. The best thing that keeps us intact and together is the relationship we have amongst one another. The relationship that we build over time that keeps us together, and God factor. Trusting and having faith in God in our daily lives is one. The most important and the biggest driving force behind us getting together and becoming a team now, as you can see. With the number 2 point of the relationship that we have, it's the power of relationship that we have amongst ourselves. In our society, the Melanistic cultural orientation is shaped by strong bond within the family, community, and society, which is passed down from generation to generation, and we are part of that. And so we believe in relationship amongst ourselves. It's not only by blood, but the people that we cross paths with in different circles that we have. And that is the main drive that is currently you can see And yes, within 2 weeks, we got everyone on board as members. And, because we trust one another, the trust we have amongst ourselves, and the honesty and the respect amongst ourselves is the main drive that, when one jumps in, everybody comes on board because the trust is already built. And that is the current driving force behind my team. And it continues onto the relationship they have with their friends, the circles, and in terms of their work, they meet people at their work and in the community. That's how we build relationships, and that's the main force behind seeing the number of people jumping in just within 2 weeks. Yeah, that's about how we have come into the picture. And we were the highlight of everyone asking question, how did we do this? But that's basically what that drives us right now. The other thing is why we have jumped in LiveGood. I know many people in Papua New Guinea have their own stories to tell and experiences of MLMs that they've joined some time ago. With the experience, it's really hard for us to get out there and get people to join. But with LiveGood, one thing that caught many of our attention is the compensation plan that LiveGood has. The membership and the subscription fee is way lower than what we know of many MLMs that came into Papua New Guinea. And that was one thing that caught my attention personally. And also, no selling of products. Our experience in the past, we had to go through a lot. You buy certain amount of product to gain this point, and I tell you, it was really tough on us. Some of us just given up halfway through, or just even a couple of months. And those experiences were, with us. So when it's not easy for us to just jump in, but with LiveGood, we've hopefully convinced, not really convinced, but we just like the way the compensation plan was set up. Not only that, and it creates some income for us as well. And not only us, we also see that there is opportunity for us to improve the lives in our community. And this is one of the things that not only me and the team members, but everyone that's part of this team right now are looking forward to be part of the community in improving lives. And yeah, there's many good things out there that we can learn from LiveGood as well. So yeah, thank you.
Oh, that's amazing, Bessie. I just love you, so humble and yet so powerful, with what you do and the way that you bring it all together. So thank you for sharing that. And Eva, thank you for sharing that as well. Maria, did you want to ask a question now, or? No, you're fine. Yeah. So, we know why you got into LiveGood. We know what your why is, and we know that you have challenges to get through that. So is it really about the simple things in, just teaching your team to do that? Is that the biggest reason that it works for you guys? Bessie or Eva?
I think it's sorry, Donna, you're saying what is it that's really making it work for us?
Yeah, it's just teaching everyone how to do what you're doing that works, what you've found a solution to.
We do. I mean, a lot of Bessie's team members, they did not even wanted to wait to learn more and find out more. They just said, sign me up. And then they learn about it. They learn, we share as much as we can share. And of course, having you always ready for us to annoy with all our queries, and that has been a wonderful help. But we're just focusing on the focus, which is helping as many people come in, and then we share with them how we're able to be part of LiveGood and how we can go about making it work for us, making it work for everybody. Oh, hi, yeah.
That was Hazel.
Um,
Do you want her to say
Oh,
something?
Hazel,
Yeah.
Hazel. Hazel?
Yeah.
Hi.
Okay.
Can you see me?
No, we can't
Can
see
anyone
you,
see
but
me?
we
I can hear you.
Yeah.
Why can't you all see me?
I don't know. It's all fine. If you just want to talk to us, that'll be fine. We'd love to hear from you.
I have a very big light right under my head and I want to see everybody. I want you all to see my face, but anyway, that's fine. Okay, well, good night, everyone. Hi, Donna.
Hi, nice to have you
Yeah.
here. Did you want to share a little bit about your journey so far?
Yeah. So, with us here in PNG, it's about you have to see or actually see the real thing, then you join up. You know, it's you have to convince someone. It's just because of all the other products and whatever that has been going on over the years. So with me signing up to LiveGood, I had a trip down to Brisbane with Auntie Eva. It was more to visit my auntie who was dying, but we traveled in the day after she died when she was supposed to wait for us. So then Auntie Eva mentioned something that I think her card was stuck, a LiveGood MasterCard or something.
Yes.
So then I asked her like, LiveGood, what's that? Is it another bank or a new bank or something? So then she thought of LiveGood and she said, now I need to talk to you. So that was it. That's where we started. Telling me about her little bit of, you know, the payments that she was getting, that interest me, because they're like, from Auntie, if it comes out from her, then I would believe her. You know, I wouldn't just randomly go and believe someone who's saying, oh, I get paid, but then I don't see. So that's something here in PNG. You got to really say something and prove that you have it. So, because Auntie is Auntie and I believe in her. And I said, okay, why not you sign me up? So then we went back to the room and then she told me to pre-enroll and did whatever I did. But we had to go there with my cards as well, because I was robbed a few days before we traveled. We tried to use my other sister's card. It didn't work until I got back to PNG. And I had to use my daughter's card to sign up, just to secure my position and sign up. So I think it took me about a month. You know, I needed to talk and start talking and telling people, but because I didn't see any dollars or anything, that did not push me. After a month, I think, and when I signed up Anna Ngutlik in Cairns, I think I saw the dollars coming in, and at the same time, I already was talking to Bessie. Like we say, it's how we are not related in any way, but we look out for each other and help each other. So Bessie and I was through my other sister that I knew her. So then I just sent her the link and I said, hey, when you're free, can you just see that? And if you want to ask, then, you know, ask. So it took her a week to probably go through and read up herself. But on the day when she was gonna come and see me, I went into my LiveGood to see that I had some dollars there, and I went, hey, guess what? I got paid, you know? So when I said, guess what? I got paid, that was it. Bessie just didn't wait. She had to run to my office and forced me to sign up maybe 10 minutes before the cutoff mark on Thursday.
Oh,
And that was, yeah, that was just, we got all busy the whole of last week for just her disturbing. Yeah. So,
very busy.
yeah. So you really need to tell people that you're receiving or something, so they will get convinced. People here are just, they'll hear say, but you got to show them that there's something really happening. So yeah, it's a good marketing though. I've got my sister Joanne, who is just a big liability at the moment to me. You know how we say we look after family and stuff. I have a handful. I have mothers, I have brothers, I have dogs that I have to look after. And Joanne is one of them. And it's only because Joanne has been a volunteer in the hospital. So, and to just get off her TikTok and whatever bullshit movies, you know, I signed her up and I had to pay for her annual fee. It's because she doesn't have a Visa card and she had to use her partner's Visa card to sign up. And I had to pay off her full annual membership to keep her busy. And for the last few days since she signed up, she's actually just been busy doing marketing. And I said, good, now that's your job. Just keep going out with LiveGood. Just continue marketing LiveGood. So she's excited because she's never gone through this, like the marketing part of what we're going through now. So she's actually been like, Hazel, somebody pre-enrolled. Like, Hazel, someone emailed me again, you know, like just continue bothering them and tell them to pay, you know, like, yeah, she's good in talking and stuff. So I know she can do better. So she's got probably 11 or 12 already interested. Yeah, and she's been using
a different bank that won't allow the visa.
Yeah, there's
Not say the bank, but there's a particular bank that they're using that have a visa. Their visa cards are from that bank that are not allowing.
yeah, with the banking system here. I mean, I know the bank, all the banks inside out, because I do much of transfers and working with the bank. I just don't understand why some cards can be accepted and some can't. So, example, with BSP, some cards work. With Kina Bank, some cards work, some Visa cards work. It's just one day we're good with one bank, the next day we're bad with the same bank, we're good with the other bank. I even tried to use my Australian Visa card, it just didn't accept it. Yeah, for me. So, and the other thing is, there's a lot of mothers out there who are interested. It's just that they're not computer literate, you know. We gotta sit and teach them, and it's about helping each other. So I've got 5 SME mothers who are interested. The only problem is they don't know how to use the internet. How will they do their marketing? They're not on Facebook, you know, this kind of thing. So it's just downline, but we're trying to work around ourselves here to probably bring together everyone, but we'll have a system ourselves in PNG, especially in Port Moresby. So then we all just come under one pool to communicate with LiveGood and do what we have to do. So we're still working around that. Bessie and I have been trying to work around securing a place so we can invite Auntie Eva to come in. I mean, I'm getting reading more of how I have to go through and like e-wallet and all this stuff, so I know. So when there's someone who needs help, I can help. So someone really needs to do everything to teach the other one, and then they teach downline. That's how it works here. But so far so good. I had more dollars coming in. I'm expecting more. and Joanne's been using me to do marketing, and I am just another familiar person here where people would trust, you know. So if Joanne is saying, oh, Hazel's getting paid, and I've seen what she's getting, people would say, okay, sign me on. So that's just the system we have. So I started from saying, this is real because Auntie Eva got paid. And I know she had a MasterCard, so that made me believe her. And then down the line, everyone has to believe me, So that's it. That's just how we're working. Yeah. Otherwise, I'm someone who likes to help people, and there's a lot of struggle here with mothers. I think the minimum wage in US dollars would probably be 80 US dollars. Hey, Auntie Eva, like to get paid for just
Yeah.
a normal person here, just like 80 US dollars. And it's a struggle. But we have mothers who sell their little things, who have money, but they're having it in cash. They just don't know how to go about with this, but we'll work around something and we are working around the clock to try and find out our system ourselves to get more people on to Live Good.
That's amazing.
Otherwise, yeah.
It's amazing how you work around everything. And, Hazel, we definitely can expand on this conversation when we do our training on Saturday as well. So, I've written some things down so we can work on that. But I just really want to thank everyone for being here tonight. It's just been, so informative watching you guys grow, watching how you get through things, work around things. It's over, under, in between. It's wherever you can make it work. And it's so inspiring. And I have to say, I'm really very, very proud of each and every one of you, because you are absolutely nailing it. And, there's just no excuses with you guys. You just find a way. So thank you for sharing that. And Eva, thank you for being such a great leader with your team. Everybody is very closely knit in this team, and I just love being part of it. So thank you very much.
We thank you, Donna, for, can I talk?
Yes, you can talk.
Oh,
I can hear you.
yeah. No, we're very grateful for your help. If we find something hard to try and work around, it's always go to Donna, or I'm pestering you on our behalf, or they go to you. And it's so wonderful that we could go to you directly, any one of us, to get that help, because none of us, except for, like I said, one or two people have had real experience or have been part of networking marketing before, MLMs before. So we're all new, but I think the simple, what is always being said, the simple thing of get your two and help another two and get each one of them to get their two. And really, I keep saying, why would you not want to earn in US dollars when it's so difficult here? And our kina our currency is just continuing to devalue against the Australian dollars and the American dollars, and most of our stuff are imported. So if we can get that message across to people and say, this is how we can help you, or this is a vehicle of which you can help yourself, I'm sure that we'll be able to get more people on board who'll be able to see the advantage of being with something like LiveGood, being with LiveGood. We have that real issue with the banks, but that's not stopping us, because like Hazel said, if you can't use my card, then I'll ring up my sister, brother, cousin, whoever, and use their card, and then sign up, and then change it later on when you have the Visa card. Or people are lining up and setting up their accounts and getting their Visa cards. So this is the passion that we have, to making sure that we're in this and to help as many people as we can. That's for me. I've always been in a situation where if I can help people, then I believe you must. So nothing makes me more happy than knowing that I've impacted on someone's life, lives or other people's lives in a better way and in to improve. That for me is my reward,
Yeah, absolutely.
to make life easier for something else, like real evidence of them being able to improve their lives, their children's lives. That is important to me.
That's it. That's exactly right. And I just got a message. Hazel just mentioned that Joanne wants to have a quick word as well. So, Joanne, are you there? Did you want to just unmute yourself?
She's on my.
Hi, I'm with
she's on
Hazel
you.
at the moment.
Okay,
Hi,
sure.
evening, everyone.
Hi.
So the most important part of this is how we disseminate information about LiveGood to the community. Awareness is an important strategy, but you really need to get down to like elementary level. So maybe the team here, Auntie Eva's team here in PNG, would start by sending some teams out, just to do marketing in public places and inform the public on, how best they can better their life with LiveGood. Because like for the mothers that need help because they either IT literate or they're not, exposed to certain things like Visa cards, and you could actually probably encourage them to buy the products, and sell it, because they won't know how to market it online, but they can actually buy the products. It could be a way to start the ones that, don't have the luxury of being on the internet and so forth. So I feel if we get out there and, do a little bit more awareness, probably do some shirts up or, different strategies to go out and influence certain groups or circles in our own communities, will bring in a lot of people. Yeah, so
Yeah,
I'm a volunteer. I'm a health volunteer, so we do a lot of awareness and advocacy. So, you get to see, you get to know you get to know each community for how best they can perceive certain situations. So then you actually school them to that level. But awareness is a big thing, so information's power. Yeah, so thanks.
No, that's amazing, Joanne. And actually, that's a really good strategy to bring in because,
Yeah.
if you, and
Yeah.
again, we can take this offline and do it in our training as well. I've written that down, and, there's a whole nother area that we can discuss on that because that's a great strategy. So we'll definitely talk about that on Saturday. I think they've gone, not gone, but yeah.
Yeah,
So-
hi. You're still here.
She's still
Oh,
here.
sorry. Good night.
Okay,
No,
Mindy.
that's fine. But yeah, I think there are definitely things we can take on board and definitely listen to and start working around those for you as well. And I've just had a couple of ideas just drop straight in as soon as Joanne said that. So we'll definitely talk about that, Eva. In fact, we might even do that tomorrow. So we'll catch up, do a Zoom or a call, and we'll talk about those things and sort of prepare for Saturday. So yeah, absolutely. But look, thank you again, everyone. I really appreciate your time. PNG, you're on fire. I love you all. You're just amazing. And, I look forward to seeing you all very, very soon. And thank you to everyone who have turned up tonight to hear how incredible things can go when you actually just look and think outside the box.
Well, definitely.
All right, we're good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Paul. Oh, Millie, yes, you can add something, of course.
Hey, good night, team.
I've been waiting for her to talk.
Yeah, no, I thought she couldn't.
I'm listening. It's so interesting to hear Team PNG is going on fire. And looking at your background, Donna, that whatever fire is happening outside at your background, that's what PNG is going to be doing very, very shortly with all the things that have been shared. It is real, the reality of life that we are facing. But if we want to make a difference in our own lives and others' life, to live good and feel good, hey, come on, let's do it. I have, Kaka Eva inboxed me and sent me the link. Without opening the link, that very day I signed up. So it wasn't about the link, it was about the person that I know, I admire as an inspiration for many, many years, that has been a role model in the society. I look up to her very silently. I don't know her personally, but I came to know her through another good friend. And having that space, sharing that space, it brought me closer to her, that she has touched a little bit of my life, and me being silently admiring her from afar. That moment of her sending me the link, well, let me say, she introduced the link, introduced the program or the opportunity, but she forgot to send me the link. So she said, can you watch the video? And I said, what video? There's no video here. And as soon as she sent it, I opened, I locked my position straight up. I paid my fee. And I think the second month, I paid my full fee for the rest of the year. And I am one person that, when someone is talking with so much passion, so much love, so much, everything that she can put into to show that it's for real, what more can we say? It's too good to be real, LiveGood. It's just amazing. I am so blessed to be part of it. And my little strategy, I've started from my family. I've put all my family members in. One or two are skeptical, but hey, I showed them my account and I said, hey, if you do not believe, look at me, I'm earning money. And if one thing you don't know, or you tell me, you've got so much that you want to do, but you cannot get anyone under you, I think you have to, start changing your language. Start talking that you believe you. Don't start copying others. You've got to sell you for you. So people will see you for real, and people will believe you, and what you're going to show them is going to be real. So that's my advice to my little family team. And like Eva said, I've got my sister who's crazy like Sophie, crazy like, who was the lovely person? Joanne. My sister is crazy like her. They go out and they just talk to anyone. But as everyone shared, the bank and the system is letting us down. But we as people, we as family, we are not gonna let any one of us down. The system can let us down, but we are not gonna let anyone down. So I am so grateful and thankful. My biggest thank you, Donna. We had our first ever face-to-face webinar, the call we did. Talking to you was like, we knew you for a long time. You're such a humble, down-to-earth, sweet, it's just lovely. Good to have a big sister who has ear and a shoulder to lean on. So thank you so very much. But I have been very quiet. I've got so much on my plate. I've got funeral after funeral that I am, it's not going to stop me. It's life that I've got to deal with, and I'm moving on, but, circumstances cannot let me down, even though it's hard. But Kaka Eva, I'll be in town tomorrow, so hopefully we catch up and see what we can do and burn some real fire over there. So I'm really, I am so excited. Honestly, you talk about Papua New Guinea, you cannot take Papua New Guinea out of us. You can take you can take the person out, but you cannot take the PNG out of us. So we are going, and we're gonna do some serious burning in future. So thank you so very much. Thank you, Lucy, for always giving us the information far and wide and depth, and you are such a gem as well. Thank you so very much for your time, your support, and the person you are. You're glowing all the time, and lovely. And my testimony on all the products that I have ordered for a month, that I have taken the collagen, the greens and the reds, and my vitamin and my magnesium, I am full of energy. I can work 2 days straight, no problem. And that's something that I have never experienced from the other products that I have used. And I feel so young inside. And it's working. These products are working from inside out. So everyone in Papua New Guinea, go ahead and buy your collagen, buy your vitamin, drink them, throw away those betel nut. Let's start having those vitamin, and let's look good, feel good, and continue spreading the news. So thank you so very much. That's my little addition to all the great things and advices you all have said. I am I'm trying to make some moves here in Cairns, but I need support. So maybe we will talk. I will talk to you, Donna and Eva, on how we can do that. I'm thinking of doing a t-shirt run. So that's my little strategy to advocate on LiveGood. Yes, yes. I'm thinking that's the one. I'm thinking of doing a screen printing, something on that. So we'll talk more.
Yeah, absolutely.
But thank you. Thank you.
We absolutely will talk to you. Just message me and we'll organize a time. That's fantastic. And I really appreciate all of you guys doing what you do. So let's all talk soon. We've been going for an hour now, so let's wrap it up and we'll see you all soon. And we know that we haven't got long till cutoff, so let's go get those pre-enrollees, everyone.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone. Bye for now.